I'm all out of muffins, which means I've got to quickly rattle up a batch. And so my fruit at the moment, the focus is pear, because while I don't have them fresh and I have none preserved in juice, I do have a big bag of frozen pears that I salvaged earlier in the year. So I'm going to be making pear and ginger muffins. I've made it into a layer cake before, which is absolutely delicious, and that's a really good excuse to have some lovely cream cheese cinnamon icing to wedge them all together. But I'm going for simple muffins today. I'm using ground ginger. You could use crystallized ginger. That's not really my flavor. It's quite concentrated for me, and the texture I'm not really into, but if you are, go for gold, use that instead. But it's really super quick to make, and I'll show you how. I've got the oven on 180 degrees Celsius. I have a bowl, and in that I will be adding 2 cups of high-grade flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, 3/4 of a cup of white sugar, 2 teaspoons of ground ginger, half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm not going to be sieving this today, I don't have time, but instead I use a kitchen whisk just to aerate that flour and take out any lumps. In a separate bowl I have 2 eggs. I have 100 grams of melted butter, which is approximately half a cup. Add in 1 cup of milk, a teaspoon of vanilla essence. Mix the wet ingredients with the dry. Throw in your 1.5 cups of pear. I've used frozen pear, but you could use fresh, preserved or canned. Quickly oil spray a cake or muffin tin. Divide evenly, or divide it in half if using 2 cake tins. This is a big batch recipe, so you'll certainly have leftovers. Be sure to grease extra tins for that extra batter. Bake for 18 to 22 minutes until golden and springy to touch. Dive in, they're so delicious warm. You can freeze them as well, and it only takes 1 minute in the microwave and they just are beautiful, like they were straight out of the oven.